All right, good day, everyone. Today's review will be on the movie Uncut Gems, this highly acclaimed movie with Adam Sandler in it, and it's getting a lot of buzz. He's been doing the talk show circuit, talking about this movie, and the reason that it's getting such buzz is because Adam Sandler is not in a comedic role. He's playing a very serious role, and I'm going to get into it right back after we take a look at this trailer for Uncut Gems.
How you doing, Holly? How's it going? How are you?
Good Pesach out.
All right, Larry, you're a Jew again. Welcome back.
I made a crazy risk, a gamble. And it's about to pay off.
So I want the Celtics to cover. I want the Celtics halftime. I want Garnett points and rebounds.
What do you know?
I don't know. I just know.
Well, I'll tell you what I know. That's the dumbest fucking bet I ever heard of.
I disagree. I disagree, Gary.
What is that?
I started it.
Are you serious? You're taking my money all over town, placing bets.
I'm having very serious second thoughts.
Are you serious right now?
I know I fucked up.
Howard, where's the money right now?
Howard, got my money?
Howard!
Is it too late? I'm done. It means nothing. It meant nothing. Please. Give me another shot. You like to win, right? This is no different than that.
Black June power, nigga.
This is my fucking way.
You think I'm stupid, Howard? You and your whole fucking family. I heard you resurface your fucking swimming pool. You know how that makes me feel?
Never
You think your life is more important than my
I don't
life?
know who said that.
I told you about how things were gonna go. You like the way things are going now?
That's my family. Get the kids out of the house.
You having a good time?
Yes. This is me. This is how I win. KJ, it's game night. You should be stretching out.
What is he, a coach? Nah, he's just a fucking crazy ass Jew.
Okay, so let's get right into it. So, Uncut Gems. Now, this movie is kind of a conundrum. I'll explain why. Because Rotten Tomato, 92%, is kind of high. The IMDb rates it like an 8.1. It's been fluctuating all week. I usually like to wait about a week for movies to get in the theater, and then I'll go check it out and review it. But when you see, I think it came out at like a 9-star on IMDb. Now it's drifted down to like an 8.1. And that's because more people have seen it. So you're starting to see more people grade it. And but quite naturally, that may come down. And Rotten Tomato, they got a 92% review, but audience score was like a 55. And that means some people like it, some people don't like it. And that's just the nature of the movie business. So what's the plot? It's this crazy, you've seen them before, these degenerate gamblers, these guys who always are looking for the big score. They don't have any luck. Bad things continue to happen to them, especially in the movie. Very Tarantino type movie, very Scorcese type movie. And you just are always rooting for something to go right. Adam Sandler plays this bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He plays this degenerate guy. Down on his luck guy. You're rooting for him, but he's such a dick. He's such an asshole. You just like, dude, like get your shit together. And you know, no spoilers here, but you're just rooting for the guy. It's no surprise actually that Martin Scorsese is actually one of the executive producers of this film, and it's right up his alley. But it was directed, written by the Safdie brothers, was their name. Quite acclaimed writers and directors in the independent world. I haven't seen a lot of their stuff, or at least I didn't know I was watching their stuff. But the Safdie brothers, after I did a little research on them, I realized that they have quite the following. We'll talk about who was in the movie. So, of course, Adam Sandler, who's getting all the buzz, was in the movie. Kevin Garnett, and Dina Menzel from Frozen fame. She has a lot of her credits in animation, Disney stuff, mostly the whole Frozen catalog, Frozen, Frozen 2, Olaf's Adventure, and stuff like that. And then, quite surprisingly, I don't know if you know this name, Lakeith Stanfield. Fresh young actor, has been in movies like, what does he play in? He played in Get Out. He's currently in Knives Out. Get Out, Knives Out. And he's in this film. And on IMDb, his production is going up. So he's going to have quite the filmography. But it's always good to see a fresh young face, particularly of ethnicity. Because when Chadwick Boseman first came out, a lot of us said, I'd like to see this young actor again. So Lakeith Stanfield. So again, without giving any spoilers, that's kind of the thing. He's a gambler. He owes everybody in town. He keeps borrowing, going for the big score, bets on NBA games. He's a diamond jeweler in the Diamond District of New York. Very Jewish, lots of shops. So he's well known in New York City. So he just screws up over and over and over and over again. So that's all I can give you without giving up too much about the movie. Does it have any real world implications? Not really. I mean, it's deep into fiction. I don't know people who has this much bad luck or gets in this much trouble, but I can't, since I don't know anybody and I know a lot of people, I'm going to say on a fictional scale, it's really high. Where did it take place? It takes place in New York City. But of course, with the NBA betting and stuff like that, and Kevin Garnett being in the movie, talks a lot about Boston, but it's not a Boston feel type film. And also they travel to Philly in this movie, although you don't see anything of a Philly set. So were there any surprises? Yes, Kevin Garnett, man. The guy has great acting chops. It was really refreshing. And a lot of athletes and rappers are able to cross over into Hollywood. So it was good to see Kevin Garnett doing some acting. I saw him on one of the night talk shows, and he said it's not really acting for him. He was just told, the directors told him, just be yourself. And he goes, I was just being myself. So kudos to Kevin. That was really a surprise. Also refreshing to see him acting in this movie. But my other surprise was this Lakeith Stanfield character. In most of the movies he's played in, like Get Out and other movies I've seen him in, even in smaller roles, he's never played the hip-hop thug role, which is great because a lot of blacks are typecast into those roles. He actually played it, and he did really well. He was very convincing. He was scary. Okay, so I want to give him some kudos for that. Who else was in the movie? A girl named Julia Fox. We really could have done without her character. She played as Adam Sandler's girlfriend, but the role wasn't really pivotal. Idina Menzel would seem like she was like his wife, but they were heading on the bad side of the marriage, so she was going to be headed out. But Julia Fox was also his girlfriend. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good was the writing. I thought it was really good writing, very impressive. It flowed. There were no dull moments. And the other good was that I love the NBA. I love basketball. So a movie that was kind of where basketball was kind of the center of it. They were betting on basketball. He didn't bet on other sports. One of the lines in the movie was, "What is it with you Jews and basketball?" So I thought that was funny because basketball is usually attributed to blacks. But it seems like in this New York world, most of the Knicks fan base are Jewish, and maybe they are season ticket holders. But I thought that was quite interesting. And also the good was, I said, Kevin Garnett and Sandler, they played off each other well. It was a good buddy role, and it just really, really went over well. The bad was, just, like I said, Julia Fox. I thought the movie, was a little long. That's a little bad. It was like 2 hours and 15 minutes runtime. Probably could have did it in an hour and 45 minutes, maybe an hour 50 minutes. Cut about half hour off of that. I know when they do runtimes, they count the credits. There really are no beginning credits in the beginning, but there are some on the end. But maybe cut it around 15 minutes. And the ugly, Eric Bogosian was in there. He did a movie back in the 80s called Talk Radio. You'll probably remember him. He's done some other role. He was like a role player in some movies, but he wasn't that good. He played as one of the bad guys. Didn't really feel him too much. Like I said, the length of the movie was kind of ugly. And the whole family dynamic with Adam Sandler, his character, and his wife, and his girlfriend, and his children, it just didn't click. And I thought they could have cut that whole family dynamic out. It had really little or nothing to do with the film. So I didn't like that. Was the movie memorable? I'm always going to ask you. Yes. I think that in 5 or 6 years, as you're flipping channel and you happen to see this on TNT, you might stop to watch it. I can see you stopping to watch this film. I can see you going to seeing this on, a cable network, HBO, Showtime, and stopping to watch it. It's entertaining. So yes, for me, it's memorable. And it's Adam Sandler's first major role. So I can actually see you saying that he was good in this and I'm going to watch it again. I think it's going to be a cult classic, kind of like Reservoir Dogs, something like that. But there you go. My rating on it, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It didn't hit the 5-star mark. If it was a little shorter, it may, and if it had cut out some of the unnecessary plots like the family. IMDb gave it an 8 out of 10. Rotten Tomato gave it a 92%, so I'm right there with my grade. So anyway, I do recommend you going to see it. My last one says, is it good for movie theater or streaming? Had a lot of great visuals. I love the color. It looked like the Safdie brothers. They like to use that 1970s type cinematography where it's kind of grainy, dull colors, not vibrant, not vivid. It was really, really good on the big screen. They did a lot of things with the colors and special effects. One, like when it comes on, it starts off in a mine and it takes you inside of a gym, and then the gym takes you into the clouds, and the clouds take you into his colon. Believe it or not, I'll save that for the movie. Go check that out. But anyway, I did like it in the theater, but I'll enjoy it equally well on video at home streaming. All right, so that's it. Uncut Gems. I liked it. Highly recommend it. You guys take care. Have a good one until my next review. Bye-bye.